The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, see who's
Throws
here.
over Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, you have my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Just gotta get that leg freed up.
You know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James? Just give me the ball, watch me.
Bolter knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't wanna waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Play me down. One man bend. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Shot now. They finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shoulder.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock.
The
legs worked in, and there's a break.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep. The end zone got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun passers. Chamberlain. Oh, down to 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Cans it.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away,
Please,
and it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Now shot, got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me is Stephen Mountain on camera and color and whatever else I ask him to do here this morning.
I'm here for it, Dewey.
As we're down here in Sharon, as we open up the District 10 PIAA team duels here in Sharon. Beavers taking on the Hornets of Hickory. And Steve, you're already here for one match as Northeast upended the Lancers in the first match, and now we're on to round two.
a little surprise victory there from Northeast, so they'll be moving on, and I'm excited to see the Beavers face off against the Hornets in just a few minutes.
Yeah, so let's get right into it here, Steve. What are some of our keys to victory here today?
Step one for me is just it's business as usual in my mind. Don't think about it too hard. It's just another match. You've done this all year. You performed at a high level the whole time. Just keep doing what you've been doing all year.
It sounds to me like wrestle like a beaver.
Yes.
Step two, I'm going to say, to kind of go off of that, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Don't try to work on something new. Go with what's been working and rely on what has been your bread and butter and continue to execute at a high level.
Yeah, I agree, and just do what you do best.
Third step to success here today, you got to be focused. Keep that mental toughness that we've seen all year long from the Beavers. Coming in as the number 2 seed in this tournament, you really have got to maintain that mental focus. Be aware where you're at on the mat, know where you're at on the clock, so on and so forth. Trying to score those extra bonus points for the team. Every last bonus point is going to be critical here today as we open up against Hickory, and potentially after we move on from that, the matches don't get any easier as we go out throughout the day today.
No, one match at a time, right? But it only gets harder from here on out. So, got to take it one match at a time and go from there.
And bottom line is too, Steve. Sometimes it just comes to which team is better prepared, which team is hungrier, and which team is going to go out there and take it. We got a chance to go to the semifinals today. And the Beavers got to go out there and take every opportunity to impose their will on the Hornets here today. And it all starts, it looks like, weight class 172, and we'll move on from there. So we'll have to see how things open up. But we're going to start out with a big dog on the team, Mason Savitz at 172, and we can get off to a real good start with him out on the mat.
Yeah, what better way to start it, right, than one of your leaders on the team, Mason Savitz, and he'll get it started the right way for the Beavers here this morning.
So we'll be on mat 1 here today as we are just about ready to get things going. Unfortunately, doing these broadcasts, Steve, it takes a little bit of extra money, and we could definitely appreciate anybody willing to donate. On the donate screen there, just click on that and go through the process and help us to bring you the continued coverage of the Beavers as they look forward to having a long postseason run here today.
Yeah, there's a link, I think, on our Facebook page at Deej Experience LLC from a day or two ago maybe. Just kind of scroll through and maybe find that and consider pitching in and helping out, and we can cover these boys as far as we can, right? Absolutely.
You did have one business chip in to help out. That was Bracken Funeral Home, longtime sponsor of the Beavers and a good supporter of the program. As we see, we already have the coin flip done. And it looks like I didn't see who's going to be what, but they got that taken care of.
Yeah, we'll figure that out in just a moment.
But 172 is going to be Mason Savitz coming out as we're ready to get things going here. I believe his opponent is going to be Evan Woog as he comes out to take the mat in the opening match of the night, or late morning, I should say. Usually wrestling's done at night, but we're here, 11 a.m., ready to get things going. The other quarterfinal match to our left is LaBeouf taking on Reynolds. Quickly underway here. Savitz tapping on the head, pushing forward. Mason in on a double leg. He'll get him down on the mat, and he'll wrestle from in front, 3-0.
Gonna tilt him over here.
No near fall points being awarded. Don't have him tilted far enough. Mason's gonna have to regroup and go back to work here. Staying in good control on top. Platinum down onto the mat. Looking to get wrist control underneath the arm. 1:20 to go in the first period. As Mason continues to try to work that arm into an a hammer lock. Gets it in there. As he continues to hold it there in the middle of the back. He'll come through the top, trying to thread the needle. Trying to lock it in.
Ever so close to getting it, and he lets it go.
Yeah, he'll come across and tee off with a half. Can't get it in, but has the arms bundled together. As Wogo did a roll through to prevent the near falls, and Savitz is just going to let him up. It's 3-1. 40 seconds to go. Back to the collar tie. Savitz trying to set something else up here. In on a single leg, goes to a double, and puts him straight to his back here. That'll make it 6-1. As Mason goes to work again on top, has that half worked in with wrist control, gets him flipped over, looking for the Bracken Funeral Home pin and has it with 21 seconds to go in the first period.
There's actually 10 seconds to go. You're looking at the wrong scoreboard, Dewey.
Wrong scoreboard.
So,
My bad, 10 seconds to go.
Good timely Bracken Funeral Home pin here from Mason Savitz, getting the Beavers started off the right way. So we'll head right into 189. That should be Landon Nickerson.
AKA Bam. But you are correct. Landon Nickerson. Landon Nickerson will come out, and it's going to be a forfeit at 189.
Your winner at 189 pounds from Corry by forfeit, Landon Nickerson.
So right to 215, it'll be Cale Albers.
I'm surprised that Hickory forfeited that.
So Beavers will start out 12-0 here for the team score.
I didn't hear who they announced for the whole. I don't know who his opponent is.
Cameron Phillips.
Cameron Phillips, okay.
Albers in here on a shot.
Going with a head and arm here, can't get it to throw. He'll break out of it. We're still scoreless here, minute 20 to go, first period. Nice duck under there as he keeps the arm, looking to roll him through. Still with the arm control. Now he'll try to work it with a half, but he'll settle in with a three-point takedown. Minute to go in the first here. Gets an arm bar worked in on the near side. And Mr. Albers has been a pinning machine this year, Steve. And he'll look to get both arms worked in on double arm bars here. Now he'll switch to one arm bar and wrist control. 35 seconds to go here in the first. As he'll walk around the head ever so slowly, trying to get his guy rolled over and gets him all the way over. You kind of got to get his butt down on the mat and sit through. 15 seconds to go, and it's another Bracken Funeral Home pin. 16 seconds into the left to go in the first.
Well, the pinning machine gets another one here.
And don't get me wrong here, Steve. I like these big scores by the Beavers, but Hickory's got a little left in the tank here. It's early. And the Beavers are hitting their meat of their order right now. Hickory will be bringing their meat of the order a little bit later in the lighter weights.
This is Owen Nickerson for the Beavers and Matic Dara for the Hornets. Here at 285. They'll tie up near the center of the mat.
Just underway in the first period. And it looks like both guys like to impose their offense on each other. Owen is relentless with his offense. Nice arm drag there. Tried to get the corner, couldn't get it. He'll go right back into the collar tie. Beavers already out in front, 18-0. Owen looking to make it 24. If he can find a way to get another bracket funeral home pin here. Beavers with 2 already and 1 forfeit. But the Hornet Storm is coming, Steve. They a little loaded at the lighter weights. Owen continuing to work his offense here. No score in this match. As they work back into the middle of the ring. 45 seconds to go. Owen in on a single leg now. He'll get him down onto the mat, and he'll be looking for a pin. As he puts him right over to his back here, he'll bundle the arms together. 30 seconds to go. He'll tee off and get a reverse half in there, and there's another bracket funeral home pin. 23 seconds to go in the first.
Another big pin and a huge way to start the match here for the Beavers. They'll lead it 24-0 after 4 matches. Couldn't ask for a better start, Dewey.
Well, the luck of the draw. Beavers with 4 consecutive 6-point victories. As we'll flip the weight classes over and start out at 107.
Be Roman Kafferlin. We'll have to see who his opponent is here. It's a couple options at 107, I see.
I believe this is Dante Stevenson. Neither one able to get the takedown there, close to the out of bounds. Catherine will work back into the middle. Already spotted 24 points. That's a big hole to dig yourself out of here, Steve. Catherine staying in the middle, not chasing. That's been one of the themes of the Beavers all year long. Don't chase, make them come to you. As he goes into a collar tie here. Into a Merkel. Trying to get him down onto the mat to score a 3-point takedown. And he gets him down there, and Roman will wrestle from in front.
Got to be careful here. He's going to give up the reversal.
Makes it 3-2. 40 seconds to go here in the first. As Stevenson has a far side cradle partially locked up there, Roman's able to break it off. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Kafferlin back up to his feet. Trying to get the escape. Stevenson keeping him down onto the mat. As they get into a stand-up and they get whistled for out of bounds. And Kafferlin will have to go down on the restart.
18 seconds to go in the first period.
Official talking with Kafferlin on a starting block as he makes sure he's settled in. Stevenson covers, Roman up to a stand-up. And he'll get the 1-point escape. It is 4-2 now. Stevenson trying to set up a shot here. Kafferlin working with good defense to get through that first period. He'll take a 4-2 lead into the second. And the Hornets are the green team. That's right, Corry is the green team. Hickory is the red team. Kafferlin's choice is to start down on the second period. Again, Roman up to his feet quickly with another escape, and it is 5-2. Right back into a collar tie here. Claflin lowering the head of his opponent, Stevenson. And they're going to work right back into the middle. 1:30 to go here in the second. Shot in on a leg by Stevenson. Claflin sprawls. He'll dump the hips over. As he'll try to get the corner. He circles in behind. Settles in and gets another three-point takedown to take a 8-2 lead. A minute to go here. Claflin with a reverse armbar. Has a hammerlock worked in. 50 seconds to go. As Claflin will settle back in behind and go back to work on top. Stevenson into a sit, looking for a reversal, can't find it. As Claflin shuts the door on him, puts an armbar in with 30 seconds to go. Looking to tilt him over from there. Trying to tilt him, just can't get him to go all the way over. 10 seconds to go here in the second. Claflin again tries to tilt him over. And he's going to run out of time here, Steve, but he's going to take an 8-2 lead into the third. Stevenson has choice. And I believe Stevenson took top. Claflin has been able to get out a few times already. Stevenson will cover on top as we get going here. Looking for the far side cradle. Claflin breaks the cradle. Trying to get up to his feet and does. Stevenson puts him back down to one knee. Steve, I think the electricity in the gym just went through the roof.
Yeah, a lot of commotion over there on the other mat.
A lot of excitement going on here as we're into the second set of dual meets here is the 11 o'clock session. And we have a potentially dangerous call here as Stevenson was all the way off the mat on the back of Claflin. And Claflin will go down on the restart with 1:27 to go here in the third. Claflin out in front 8-2, trying to make it a major decision. As Stevenson keeps him down on the mat, trying to get him rolled over. Claflin back up to his base. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the third. Again, Claflin up to his feet. And he's not looking to get the escape. He's looking for a reversal here. As he has the hips covered. He's got to work up the back. And there is the reversal. And the lead is now 10-2. Claflin looked for a quick tilt there. Nothing there. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Major decision on the board. And Stevenson's going to be able to reverse him back, making it 10-4. 15 seconds to go. Stevenson able to get that major decision back off the board. As this one's going to come to a close, Claflin is going to get the victory, 10-4.
Nice work there by Claflin.
So Claflin gets the victory, and we move on to 114.
It'll be Logan Willis for the Beavers and Tyler Boyle for the Hornets at 114.
Both guys looking for wrist control in the middle here as they scramble around, and Boyle's going to get the better of them and get a three-point takedown and a three-point lead. Cuts them loose and makes it 3-1. Now the meat grind continues here, Steve, as we'll hit the meat of the Hornets order here. In on another takedown is Boyle, making it 6-1. And he'll go to work on top here. Just under a minute to go, first period. Boyle will turk a leg as he continues to work on top of Willis. Willis looking for wrist control to get back up to his base. Boyle hammering away out front with a crossface series, nothing there. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Again, Boyle looking for that crossface series out front. Willis does a good job of defending. Boyle with a tight gut and looking for wrist control on the near side. Willis defending well. Down to 10 seconds to go here in the first, and Willis is going to get called for a stalling call. Got to work up from the bottom. Willis is going to get out of the first period, but he's down 6-1 after one. He has choice. He's going to defer, and Boyle will take down to start the second. And we have a caution on Willis on the start. Boyle tries a roll through. Willis stays right with him. Drops down to an ankle. Back up to our feet. And Boyle will get the 1 point for the escape, making it 7-1. Quickly down onto the mat, in behind, makes it 10-1. Armbar in with wrist control, trying to dance around the head. Willis fighting it off. Boyle lets the arm bar go, goes back to the crossface series, trying to bundle it. Willis fighting hard from the bottom. Boyle looking for that bundle, can't get it to go. As Willis continues to work up from that bottom position. Boyle with him every step of the way. Has that 2-on-1, tries to roll through, gets him over. Willis trying to work all the way through and does, but Boyle gets an arm bar in. 50 seconds to go here in the second. Tight arm bar, looking for wrist control on the far side is Boyle. Willis breaks it free, and Boyle settles back in on top. Continue to hammer away at that crossface series, can't get it to go. Platinum's back down onto the mat, captures the arm. Trying to pass it through and does this time. Willis fighting to stay on his belly down. Boyle gets a reverse headlock in and rolls him over. 14 seconds to go. Official holding 4 near fall points. But he's going to get the bracket funeral home pin. 6 seconds to go in the second.
Nice work there by Boyd. Get the Hornets up on the scoreboard.
And we'll move up to 1 21.
At 121 pounds, from Hickory,
Elijah Scriven here for the Hornets. And Owen Anderson for the Beavers. Scriven in on a leg. Gets in behind Anderson. He's going to get the three-point takedown. Scriven will lead 3-0. He's got the cradle locked in here on the near side. He'll work out of bounds, and he'll reset in the middle.
Scriven right back with that cross-fair series out front, goes to the far side cradle, locks it up. And he'll get a good grip on it before he tries to flip Anderson over. Anderson trying to stretch out on the bottom and does enough to break the cradle. Scrivens gets both legs worked in, gets Anderson back down to one knee. 1:05 to go here in the first. And it's been all Scrivens. Anderson back up to his seat as Scrivens gets a power half in on the far side. 45 seconds to go here in the first. And finally Scrivens just cuts him loose, makes it 3-1 as he was unable to score any near fall points there. Anderson working with a whizzer here, close to the out of bounds. And they will go out of bounds, and we're still neutral with 23 seconds to go. Anderson with his work cut out for him. And now we're going to have a stoppage for some blood time. As I believe Anderson has something on his left hand there. But they haven't put any blood time up on the clock, Steve.
No, it looks like he just wiped his nose or whatever the deal may have been there, and we're back to action here. 23 seconds to go in the first.
Scrivens pushing forward. Anderson giving up ground as he'll look to get out of this first period with his 3-1 deficit. Doing enough to stay busy. Scrivens gets another takedown late here to take a 6-1 lead.
Anderson will start on top here to start the second.
Yeah, he got a caution against him for starting too early, as the official hadn't told him to quite get on quite yet. Scrivens looking for a sit and switch there, couldn't get it. Anderson stays with him as he'll go into it again, and he'll score it this time. He'll just get a 1-point escape, making it 7-1. Picks an ankle into a stand-up. Trying to get him into that other leg. Anderson covering it well, but he'll cradle him up in a standing cradle, puts him down onto the mat.
Oh, and he
gets a Bracken Funeral Home pin. 1:23 to go in the second period.
That'll make it 27-13.
6.
12.
12.
27-12, sorry.
27-12.
At 127 pounds from Hickory,
Brady Slicker and Carson Braswell here for the Beavers.
This is one of our swing matches here today. If Carson can score a victory here.
Braswell in on a shot. And Slicker is going to get the leg and get around behind for the takedown. Braswell back up to his feet, turns into him. They'll go out of bounds.
Braswell down on the restart here. And right off the restart, Braswell gets the escape, makes it 3-1. Slicker with a long shot there. Braswell saw it coming, was able to defend it. Braswell with a front headlock in on Stricker. Trying to find a way to get that corner. Stalemate. Slicker in on a leg. Braswell trying to come up over the top, get an ankle to his own. Slicker trying to come out that back door. Turn it into him. And he'll settle in behind with another 3-point takedown to take a 6-1 lead.
Trying to tilt him over here to get some near fall points. The referee will start the count.
Only a 1 count. 25 seconds to go. Carson fighting off that crossface series as he gets back up to his base. Slicker hooking the arm to try and get him back over to his back. Carson with that arm in there as well, trying to use it to his advantage. But the period comes to a close with Slicker out in front 6-1. Carson has choice. And now he's going to have to go to the trainer because he done sprung leak.
He'll get attended to.
Quick peek over to the LaBeouf Reynolds match. Reynolds out in front 10-6 right now. It looks like they're down at 107 right now. The winner of Corry-Hickory will face the winner of Reynolds and LaBeouf, so that's why I'm trying to keep an eye on that. They continue to work on Carson in the Corry corner. Looks like he has some kind of cut on his lip area.
I think we're a little choppy. Can you unclick? Okay. Thank you.
Well, that will cut the blood tying. And Slicker has choice here. He will go down on the start of the second period. Carson to cover on top as we get back to action. Carson with a leg worked in, looking to dig the arm out for a potential guillotine. Slicker defending it, but Carson gets the guillotine as they roll out of bounds. Slicker down on the restart. Right into his stand-up. Carson's going to drop down to a single leg, get him back down onto the mat. As he'll go right back to work on top here. Braswell will get a leg worked in and try a roll through, and he's going to roll all the way into reversal, put Carson right to his back on a slick defensive move there. And that's going to be a 6-point move as he'll take a 12-1 lead.
Are you saying that's a slick move by Slicker?
Yeah. All the puns intended. So he had 4 near fall points and 2 points with the reversal. It was 6, so that should be 12-1. The scoreboard here only shows 8-1, but I think he didn't get the reversal. Carson trying to get up off the bottom here. 40 seconds to go here in the second. Slicker working on trying to get Braswell to his back. And Carson doing a good job of finding anything and everything to hang on to from going all the way over. 25 seconds to go here. Carson looking to come out the back door maybe. As he will find a way to come out that back door. As Carson gets a good pressure forward, not to give up the position. That should be a 1 point for an escape as the period closes. And no discussion here, or a little discussion here by the officials.
Coach for Hickory there trying to have a discussion as well.
I think they were looking for near fall points and they weren't going to get any. Now we have injury time for Slicker as he's kind of stretching out that right leg of his, hamstring area. As both those guys were kind of caught in an awkward circumstance.
Yeah, their legs were kind of tangled up in a weird spot.
If anything, I think Braswell should have gotten an escape there.
Yeah, it was close.
But no points were awarded by the officials to either wrestler.
So we'll still be 12-1.
They finally have the scoreboard right.
Yeah, they.
They'll cut the injury time. We'll get back to action here. A minute to go. All right, sorry, we're ready to get into the third period. Carson has choice. He'll take bottom to start the third. Optional start for Slicker. Kind of catches Braswell as he goes to a stand-up, puts him right back down onto the mat. Trying to get him pushed over, and Carson just watching TV here. And he's not going to be able to get that move in. Stricker stays with the move. Carson's going to hip heist over and score the reversal to make it 12-3. Stricker up to his feet, and Carson will get him back down onto the mat with a 2-on-1 here. Still a major decision on the board for Stricker as they go out of bounds with Carson in control. A minute 8 to go in the third. Stricker right back up to a stand-up. And they roll out of bounds, and Stricker's going to get the 1 point for the escape, making it 13-3. Under a minute to go. Stricker settles in behind. Not quite yet, another takedown as Carson has a hold of the head. And he'll get the 3-point takedown here, making it 16-3. 34 seconds to go. Now 30. $20 seconds to go. Trying to tilt them over. Carson fighting off his back here. We're able to roll all the way through with 5 seconds to go. And Carson's going to fight off the tech fall, just barely.
Nice job of fighting through that match, not giving up those last near fall points there. It would be a major decision either way, but save the one extra bonus point.
Your winner
So we'll go to 133.
And 133 pounds, Corry-Hickory, Bishop.
And Marcus Meredith and Brody Bishop for Hickory.
And 133 pounds for Corry, Marcus Meredith.
Another one of these swing matches here, Steve. As Hickory has cut it back to an 11-point deficit as they've won 3 in a row. They scramble out of bounds. Bishop not happy with the way that scramble ended up, but Meredith wrestling well within his rights. Using that out of bounds to stay out of trouble, but he'll work back into the middle now. Minute 10 to go here in the first. Meredith continuing to change his direction, trying to get wrist control in the middle. Bishop coming with a collar tie. Meredith snapped him down and breaks clean. Bishop shoots. Meredith comes right back with a single leg as they go out of bounds. We're still neutral. 40 seconds to go here in the first. Scoreless at 133. Bishop with an overhook. Meredith with a collar tie on the far side. As they continue to move around, ever adjusting their contact with one another. Meredith in on a double. Bishop sprawls to get out of it, goes to a front arm headlock. Meredith in on a single leg now. Bishop laces through the legs and hooks one leg as Meredith continues to have ankle control on that one leg. And that's how the first period comes to a close. Hickory has choice, and Bishop will go down to start the second. Bishop tries to roll through. Meredith stays with him. And he'll flip him over. I don't see any change by the official. Meredith is staying with his hold, and he'll finally, Bishop will break that hold and get the 1 point for the escape. Bishop with arm control and a leg, trying to get it into a takedown, and finally does to take a 4-0 lead. Trying to lock up a near side cradle. Meredith staying with him. Trying to grab onto a leg, not to roll over. Has him stacked up. Official holding 4 near fall points. And gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin with 49 seconds to go in the second.
Your winner by fall with 133 pounds from Hickory.
Well, that's going to make this a tight contest again. It'll be 27-22. Corry leads it with a team lead here, but Hickory's fought their way back.
I told you they would.
As per usual, Dewey was correct. He knows a thing or two after all.
We'll move up to 139. And it'll be Isaiah Bale coming out for the Beavers.
I believe this is Dylan O'Brien for the Hornets. O'Brien's going to get the takedown here.
At 139 pounds for Corry, Isaiah Bale, and for Hickory, Brody, Dylan O'Brien.
Well, we got 3 matches to go after this, Steve, and it's right back into the order for the Beavers after this match. As we'll finally work through the rest of the meat grinders from Hickory. Beavers started out with 5 matches in a row with victories, and they've been stuck at 27 ever since as Hickory's come back and won the last 4. And we go out of bounds with O'Brien still in control, so Bale down on the restart here. Give him a 1 point for the escape. Off the restart, it's 3-1. And now O'Brien is going to call for injury time as an inadvertent poke of the eye. O'Brien will settle back in on the starting blocks. Ready to go. Bale will do the same. 53 seconds to go here in the first. O'Brien out in front, 3-1. O'Brien in on a single leg. Bale trying to sprawl to stay out of it. But O'Brien will get another 3-point takedown to take a 6-1 lead. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Out of bounds, no change in position. Bale down on the restart. O'Brien flattens him out on the mat with 10 seconds to go here. Bale working up from the bottom. And the first period's going to come to a close with O'Brien out in front, 6-1. Bale has choice, he'll defer to the third. O'Brien settles down on the blocks. I guess he'll start from the bottom. Bale covers as we're underway. And O'Brien quickly gets the 1 point for the escape, making it 7-1. Both guys working in the middle, trying to get wrist control. O'Brien in on a single. Bale will lace through the legs. 1:30 to go here in the second. Bale's going to give up the takedown as O'Brien will take a 10-1 lead.
Go out of bounds.
And O'Brien signals to the official, let him up on the restart, makes it 10-2. Still a major decision on the board. O'Brien was in on a 2-on-1 arm drag, but Bale able to fight it off. And O'Brien with another 3-point takedown makes it 13-2. Another optional start. And O'Brien just going to let him up, making it 13-3. O'Brien switches sides and gets on another single leg here. And it's going to be another 3-point takedown for him, making it 16-3. 26 seconds to go here in the second. O'Brien to cover on top one more time here. Needing 2 more points for the tech fall. 10 seconds to go here in the second. Not able to get Bale over. And we'll head to the third with O'Brien out in front 16-3. And he's going to take a neutral. Or Bale's going to take down. And he's going to let him up off of that position, making it 16-4. In front by 12. And there it is, the tech fall, 149 of the third.
Your winner at 139 pounds from Hickory.
Well, Hickory's worked their way back. They tied this match up 27-27.
Yeah, both teams with 12 bonus points, both teams with 5 victories apiece. And we have 3 matches to decide this team duel, Steve.
And 145 will be next. That's Will Allen. And
And for Hickory, Mikey Reardon.
Mikey Reardon for the Hornets.
Into a collar tie here. Arm drag into a heel trip. Signature move there by Allen. He went over to right side, to his right side this time. Usually he goes to the left side, but he scores a 3-point takedown, and we'll wrestle from in front here. As he will look to get near fall points. With that leg turk, you got to find a way to bump that arm forward and get it into a near fall circumstance. And he does just that. And the official holding 4 points. Makes it 7-0.
They'll go right back to work.
And they get called for out of bounds. So Reardon will have to go down on the restart. Allen to cover on top. Right into his stand-up is Reardon. Allen puts him down onto the mat, roll through, but Allen stays with him and ends up right where they started, about 6 feet to their right. Allen with another leg turked in and tips him over. Referee holding 4 more points is going to make it 11-0. 22 seconds to go here in the first. Allen working with that leg in. 15 seconds to go.
Going to get some more near fall points here before the end of the period. Referee holding 2.
And that should be a tech fall. Another 4 points should make it 15-0 at the end of the first.
I believe the scoreboard was off by 4, but that should be it.
Yeah, they never awarded the second to last set of near fall points. That should be a tech fall at the end of the first.
And it is. So Will Allen nets the Beavers 5 points here. That'll make it 32-27 for the team score.
Decision at 145 pounds from Corry, Will Allen.
That'll take us to 152. should be Cody Proper. We'll have to wait and see the name announced here for the Hornets.
And 152 pounds from Corry, Cody Proper. And for Hickory,
Logan Rogers. Remaining last two matches here, Steve. Any kind of victory here by Proper would seal the duel for the Beavers. As Lamech Albers is getting warm on the wing. Proper swaying side to side, trying to find an opening to shoot in on. Rogers staying in good position. Prober's going to get the corner and wrestle from in front as they go out of bounds. Proper with a 3-0 lead. Clean start. Just under a minute to go here in the first. Proper working with that tight gut with wrist control. Now he'll switch to come out front, trying to roll both arms into a half. Continued pressure forward. As Proper looks to get a leg worked in. 35 seconds to go. And he'll work a power half in here. 25 seconds to go. Half comes off. Proper stays in good position here with 15 seconds to go. As they'll look to bundle the arms together here. 7 seconds. Proper unable to get them rolled over, and the first period going to come to a close with Proper out in front, 3-0. Proper's going to defer to the third. And it looks like Rogers is going to take top to start the second. Right off the whistle into a stand-up at Proper. Roger picks him up, puts him down onto the mat. Proper working up off the bottom here. Rogers trying to lock up a far side cradle there, can't get it. Proper in a good referee's position. Trying to get to his feet and does, ever so slowly. He'll find a leg on his way back down to the mat, trying to get that corner. And he'll unlace the legs and try to get that corner now. Trying to lock up a near side cradle. He'll score a relevant church reversal to take a 5-0 lead.
He's got the cradle locked in. He rolls him over.
Referee holding 4. As Proper looks for to slam the door shut on the Hornets here. 36 seconds to go. Proper still with that near side cradle locked up. 25 seconds to go now. As he readjusts that hold, stay in position. 4 near fall points being awarded makes it 9-0. Nine seconds to go here in the second. And Proper's going to head to the third period with a major decision on the board. I think Proper a little reluctantly points down that he wants down on the restart here to start the third.
Got a little bit of cleanup to do here on the mat.
As Blood Zamboni comes out to take care of the mat.
Is that Brad's nickname?
I don't know. I just made that up. The Blood Zony. Proper will settle in on the starting blocks now. 2 minutes away from securing this duel. Right into a sit and switch off the whistle. And Rogers does a good job of blocking that to stay in control. But he's got a long ways to go to get back in this one as he's trailing 9-0. Proper with wrist control there. And precious time coming off the clock. 1:35 to go here in the third. Rogers trying to find some way to get Proper cradled up. Can't find it. As Proper gets back up to his referee's position. 1:20 to go. Proper called for stalling on the bottom. He hip heist over. And he's going to score some points here. Minute to go. As he'll get another reversal to make it 11-0. Up to their feet. And Prover just going to cut them loose. 11-1. And we go out of bounds. Another stalling call on Proper. Will be another point for Rogers. Making it 11-2. .34 seconds to go here. In on a leg is Rogers. 22 seconds to go. And Rogers will get another 3 points for the takedown, making it 11-5. And the major decision is off the board now. 6 seconds to go. And another stalling point for Rogers. But Proper is going to get the victory here, 11-6.
So that'll seal it here for the Beavers in this matchup.
The Beavers get another victory. One match to go, and Hickory down by 8.
It's going to be Lamech Albers at 160. I'm guessing it'll be Logan Kent.
160 pounds for Corry, Lamech Albers. And for Hickory, Logan Kent.
Kent in there on a leg. Albers sprawls out of it. Goes for the trip, gets him down to the mat.
Trying to lock up the near side cradle. He'll settle in behind and go to work from on top with a 3-0 lead.
On mat number 2, 139 pounds for Reynolds, Emmett Flaw. And for Fort-LaBeouf, Hayden McNamara.
Lamech working with that 2-on-1 underneath there, trying to get that into an arm bar. Kent able to get away from him a little bit, but Albers stays right with him. Looking to sink it right back in again. And good pressure forward is going to push out of bounds. And Albers don't even look like he's breathing hard yet.
No. Pretty well-conditioned athlete at this point in the season.
And we get a clean start here with 53 seconds to go in the first. Albers looking to tilt them over here to get some near fall points. Official swiping, which means you're going to get some near fall points. 3 near fall points will make it 6-0. .30 seconds to go here as Albers continues to work on top. Kent captures an arm but can't do anything with it. Albers will get him rolled over one more time. Not held there long enough for any near falls. Good work there by Albers to continue to spin into him. And the first period comes to a close with Albers out in front 6-0. Kent has choice. He's going to take top. Albers are waiting on the bottom here. And we have a caution on Kent on the start. A little too quick. Albers with a quick sit and switch. Can't find anything as Kent tries to get the power half worked in. Albers bellies back down. Kent tried to dig out his arm. Albers trying to get back up to his base without giving up that arm. 1:30 to go here in the second. Kent worked a leg in. Trying to turn Albers' hips over. Kent will get him flattened out onto the mat. Albers looking to come out the back door. Kent gets a little high here. Again tries to put a leg in on that far side. Comes to the near side for a cradle, can't find it. Albers finds a head. And he'll get into a head and arm. He'll score a reversal to make it 8-0. And again, referee swiping at the mat. Albers scoring near fall points. Official holding 4. Albers continuing to pressure into him. 25 seconds to go here in the second. Gets him all the way over. Albers continuing to get it, and he'll finish it off with a Bracken Funeral Home pin with 12 seconds to go in the third.
Finish this match off the way we started it with a Bracken Funeral Home pin. Beavers will take this one away, 41-27.
No real surprises in this one, Steve, as it kind of went just as I had it planned out or thought about it in my head before we got going. Where we started in a weight class, Beavers started out hot, got a big lead. We got into the weight classes where Hickory was better at, and they came all the way back to tie it, and then the Beavers pulled away at the end there as they hit more of their stride at the end. And final thoughts before we wrap things up, take a break, and be back for the afternoon action at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think the boys wrestled tough and wrestled hard. Like you said, they won the matches that you expected them to win, and had a couple struggle through some of the matches there in the middle and pulled out in the end. So good performance here by the Beavers, and look forward to watching them here later this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, they'll take on the winner between Reynolds and Fort LaBeouf. Right now, Reynolds out in front 33-12. And they have just a couple matches to go, so it looks like will be facing the Raiders from Reynolds. So look forward to bringing that action to you at 3 o'clock. So for Stephen Mountain, I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. And we will say God bless until we meet again at 3 o'clock. See you in a bit.